if they're insulting you, you have to bring out if somebody comes and starts insulting you, you have to go and get your boxing glove and enter the ring to be able to fight back. You can't ask for help while you're inside of the boxing ring. Me, I didn't know that, so I thought this was a place where you come, you give it, and then, the host himself, I was like, oh, the host is a Christian, so the host will probably save you. I found out that me, I have to also give back, where, of course, now, when I started giving back to several people, we know several people didn't like it. But another thing that I found out about the show is that you can fight somebody today, and you guys will be cool tomorrow. I think I've practically at least every single person that I've spoken to for the first time, including my dear sister Sophie, that's inside of the comment section now. We have had our own back and forth. The first conversation is always, first introduction to everyone is you're always, especially if you have strong opinions, you're always going to have it's not going to be straight sailing. But the whole point of the space is that the more you continue to speak, the more you guys get to know each other. And the more you get to know each other, you get to know people beyond just their opinion on whatever stance they take. You start to get to know people's personalities. And that's one thing that you like. It's not just about the opinion. You start to like the person's personality. And that's where friendships grow. And that's what the space gives. The space gives a place for people to come, speak their opinion back and forth, but at the same time get to know people and make friends. I think also you said this is the place where people fight today, but they'll love each other tomorrow. You used to say that thing and I'll be looking at you like, I beg, get out of my face. And then after I was like, okay, now I see it. Because there's certain people that if you had told me before that would be cool, then I remember people used to say, oh, me and Dark Mind, there'll be one day we'll be cool. I say thunder firing inside of the comment section. What do you mean me and Dark Mind will be cool? This one that will come today, I'll talk. Dark Mind will come and be like, it's probably because she's on her period. Look at her, she's always shouting. This girl, she's on her period. This girl that Alexa, shut up. Now insults I'll carry. Me, I also insult him as well. I'll be like, see, don't talk to me like that. Me, I'm not your wife. Don't chat to me like that. I'm not your wife. No. Back and forth. Now today, I can sit down on the stage with Darkman and I'll be like, hey, my guy, why? Because, you prefer to talk. Yeah, that guy will be like, I'll open your yash today. I'll open your yash. Nah, man. So obviously, but now we're cool. So it's like that's literally what the space is for. The space gives you an opportunity to be able to misunderstand and then also understand people as well, which is good. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I keep on coming back, because sometimes I don't have anything better to do with my life, so why not flood this space and hear some people? And I've told myself, I said it yesterday, I refused the urge to jump on the stage, but temptation. I'm a human being. Jesus Christ is the only one that was tempted and he never sins. Me on the other hand, I'm tempted and I fall inside of temptation with head first. That's how I fall. So I land up on the stage as well. But yeah, it's just an expressive space where you're free to express yourselves in any way, shape, or form. Also, if you want to freely express yourself a lot, you also have to express yourself with bank account as well. Because our host over here, he doesn't do this. It's not for free. As he's sitting here, this is also side job for him as well. So if you're going to be inside of this space, after a while, if you're not bringing something as well, you also miss certain types of benefits, because again, the host is doing this 24 hours, so it only makes sense. Is what's it called, Pastor Joshua Selma? Was it Joshua Selma or it's either Joshua Selma or Nathaniel Bassi also said this thing as well. Even within the kingdom of God, if people are taking their opportunities and they're blessing you in a certain type of way, you give back. That's just what it is. It's not a thing of greed, because I don't know whether earlier when when I am was speaking in the middle of my sleep or whatever, somebody was saying the host is only after money. Please, if you stay on a space for 24 hours and the space is giving you an opportunity for you to be able to like learn things or continuously speak or find entertainment, it only makes sense that you also bless the person who owns the show. But yeah, like the place is nice. I think me and I am have also had our back and forth as well. I think the first day I spoke to her and I was telling her, was it you that you told me that your family or whatever? And I was trying to tell you that, oh, maybe if you read the Bible or something. And then
we had twice. We had it twice.
Okay, yeah, I remember I spoke to and I was like, oh yeah, maybe if you have an opportunity. Was like, what kind of stupid opportunity? Yada, yada, yada. It's when I got the B word, the A word, the F word, the yana, yana, yana. Na collect. So I was just like, afterwards, okay, I will not insult you. I will not swear at you. I will not. Now what? We can sit down on the space and we can all be cool. So if you think you're going to come into this type of space and you're not going to receive insults, you will receive insults. You will. I'll promise you for sure. You receive insults. Is it that you'll collect insults from me or you collect insults from somebody else, but you will receive insults. And if you don't like insults, close it. Even the softest of people, who was it yesterday? Chief. I was like, oh yeah, I always thought Chief was a very calm person until he said to is it Ansu? It's either Ansu, it's either that you're a fool or you just, or you're just not comprehending what everybody is saying. He said it the first time. Then he said, maybe it's, I'm just looking at everything. It's either you're a fool or you're not understanding. Like, because people are saying stuff, but you're just moving foolish. I said, wow. Even Chief has entered the area of insulting people as well. Okay. So this is just it. I see the host is yawning, so let me round up. No. But yeah. So like I said, overall show review. It's a place for We heard our dear chief. Honestly, it's a place for just the space is good opportunity to speak about religious topics. Hosts, one thing that I would do about the show, I know that it's Faith Unfiltered. I think we should also bring up generic topics, like things like abortion. Is abortion good? Stuff where we can hit the atheists, because I think it's every day. The atheists it's always religions where atheists can come and either be neutral or they can come and attack Christianity or this. We also need areas where we can hit them straight and find out some of these people who don't have morals and who don't have purpose as well with certain things like, is abortion good, things like trafficking, all these generic things like maybe conversations like is feminism today, is it destroying our society? Those type of things where everyone can probably come together, rather than it just being everyday religion. That's the only thing that I would also say as well. But yeah, apart from that, absolutely, I do love everyone here. If it comes to opinion, my opinion is always going to be strong, and I will sound like a mad woman. And you'll receive a hot from me today. I will smile with you, but tomorrow you will receive a hot. Why? Because I have strong opinions, but it doesn't mean I hate anyone. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to hate anyone. People can annoy me, but I can't hate anyone. Genuinely love everybody, including the host. Oh yeah, another topic, host, as well. Is it better to remain a virgin, like close your legs, or do we have to open our legs to society? Things like that. Yeah, polygamy, thank you. I'll be messaging you some topics because I don't think I've done that myself. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have. The whole, again, sum up, good space, entertaining space, but you will fight. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Miss Faith Unfiltered, our beautiful queen. We have treated a topic on abortion here before, And like I always say, please submit topics. There is nobody who has submitted a topic that we didn't discuss that topic. So please, everybody who has a topic that will help, submit the topic and then we look at it, from that angle. So I look forward to receiving more topics from you guys. Okay, and then that was fun. Now Tiger has produced songs for Faith Unfiltered. Very soon we'll start playing them here, and I appreciate that. That was kind of you. So you see, when I say we keep getting better, we keep getting better. Okay, so I have Sophie, Symbiotic, and Kevin that will give their show reviews, and then all right, thank you, and then we will round up our show review for. We're looking at how we did well in the month of April. We are now in the month of May, and with all these feedbacks we are getting, we will definitely get better. Okay, let me hear from you, Kevin Sykes.
Yeah, hello, my host. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Tiger say you love everybody. You sure? Anyway, yeah. So for me personally, I think host is very well aware of just where I stand as far as the show goes. Like, yo, this show for me, it's like none other, to be honest, as far as faith-based shows go. For me, before coming here, I had been in other places, and the moment I got here, I just learned really quickly that okay, this is how it goes over here. And one thing that I really love over here is just you just see quickly that this is not like for other faith, so-called faith-based shows. You go and it's obvious that okay, it's actually it presents itself as a faith-based show, but it's anything from neutral. Like anything but neutral. Like it shows that okay, over here it panders to atheists. Okay, over here it panders to Christianity. Over here, like you see that kind of thing. But over here, you learn quickly. And so for me, I think I've already expressed myself some time back. I think host remembers, whereby I really expressed just how much I find utility in this platform. I love what it brings to the table. I really love everything, and I'll just say it again. For me, I am happy that between the last time I made my review, I gave my review, and now there's been progress. There's been some developments, definitely, and it's refreshing. I like it. I see that it hasn't gone down. It's actually gotten even better. Better with I didn't even expect, because even back then it was still good as it was. For me, I don't really have problems with the show. For me, I believe in natural, organic evolution of things. You understand me? I believe you don't really have to force things. Like there's a saying, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You just allow it to just flow. With time, things will just change for the better. For as long as the intent behind it, especially by the host and whichever stakeholders, things will just naturally just progress naturally, positively. You see, so yeah, so it's fine. People are still contributing their own ideas and suggestions. It's fine. But for me personally, I think how it is already, I like it. I'm happy with it. I wasn't even expecting the 24-hour thing, but then it's there. It's a thing now. You see, so look, the sky is the limit. It can only get better and better from the way I see it. And I see the dedication from the host and everything. It's not that I like to, it's not like I'm glazing him or anything. No. The thing is, I actually really have a genuine respect and admiration for him because of what he shows. He shows us. It's not a matter of talk or anything. He has never coerced me in any way, shape, or form to give him a single naira or anything before. And yet, this place is the only platform I've ever spent money. Why? Because I did it out of my own volition. I have a brain. I think. I have empathy. I feel. I know how to put myself in people's shoes. I've never, like, whatever I did, he knows. I don't need to talk about it. But I do it. Sometimes I even say, you people, you are stingy, spending money and everything. I really truly believe he deserves it. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not. It's true. Me when I'm paying money over here, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything because, like I said a long time ago, this thing, it is just like a person rendering a service. You understand me? There's utility over here. People who were voiceless, and over here they've learned to express themselves. This place is like it serves so like in so many ways for people. Understand me? And you come, and even the way it's regimented, the structure to it, everybody has a voice. Everybody's allowed to express whatever beliefs they want to, express. And even the way things are structured in a timely fashion. You understand me? Everything just makes sense to me, at least. I don't know what you think, but to me, everything makes sense, and that's why I'm comfortable and happy with the way things are over here. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the way things are. Now, when it comes to, let's say, certain things like engagement, yes, I understand. People might feel a certain way that, people are spend too much time on one person and everything. But at the end of the day, the host can't really do it all. He's doing the best he can. Because at the same time, too, you see the sense in it, right? Because yes, people would have questions for the person. Why should host really limit it as to how many people can really engage the person? No, he actually really gives people like sort of like the freedom. You understand me? He really wants people to really feel like yes, everybody have the time to engage somebody. Everybody has the time to really ask people questions. So the idea of the opening statement, it makes sense. I don't see even the sense in even reducing the time. If you want to increase it, fine, but to reduce it, it wouldn't really make sense to me. So you give your opening statement, and then you come and reinforce. If somebody wants to ask you a question, why not? Even if it's 10, 100 people, like it makes sense. But at the same time, too, it makes sense too on the other side that people feel like, sometimes one person can end up sort of like hijacking the entire show for the entire day because there was no shortage of people engaging the person. You understand me? I understand that part too. But that is why sometimes we have to come to a compromise. We ourselves should be able to consider it sometimes too. You understand me? Me, sometimes I deliberately don't engage. Sometimes I even just stay out of it. Sometimes just be considerate. Sometimes somebody has been engaged like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You know that the person is drained, but still you want to go and engage. For what for? Someone like Ansu. That man, he deserves award though. He is serial engager. He will engage everybody. That's it. Look, if you like, come and say that. Just come and say that the prophet is not the last prophet, or come and say that the prophet is a Christian. Come and say that the prophet was a Moses. That he will engage you. You understand? You will get anything if like come and say that Allah is only one. He will engage you no matter what. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to be considerate. That's it. But besides that, I feel like it's okay. Someone suggested that the like should try to also like veer towards Pan-Africanism and everything. So I understand that sentiment too, but at the same time, too, you don't need to lose sight of the goal of the platform. I think that the platform is trying to make it as global as possible. That is why it's even trying to also open way for people from other regions to also join and everything, like America and everything. And right here on the platform, it's not everybody that's really Afrocentric or even African, there are people from different races and everything who come here. So I think for me, the theme of the show is to welcome everybody from every creed, walk of life, race, every culture, different perspectives and beliefs from everywhere so that you can be heard. Sometimes you can feel a certain way about what you're saying, but it doesn't matter. The host will still remind you that, hey, it doesn't matter. Your own also sounds weird. Just that from your perspective, yeah, you are seeing it that way. But it's just that for a very long time, it's like the majority. We like get used to certain things, but if you really take a close look at your belief too, no matter how popular it is, there are weird things in it, depending on where you are standing from. So I like all these kind of things. I really respect it a lot. And like I said, I am happy and comfortable with this community. Like I said, and then speaking to some people who have issue with the money part, bro, nobody's forcing anybody to pay any money. Nobody is forcing anybody to pay any money. But if you have a brain and you are considerate and you understand what's going on here, you yourself just think. Sometimes the host will be there the whole day. You can see him sleeping. He's sleeping right there. He's sleeping. Me, I can't do what he does. Me, I can't. It's too much work for me. Every day, sit one place every day and be listening to people yapping, arguing. Come on, you can lose your brain. Like you lose your mind. It's not easy. Me, sometimes I deliberately just take a break. I just leave. Sometimes you will see me for like maybe a whole day. Then I'll come later. Yeah, because it's good for my own sanity too. Every day, listen to people argue. No, it's not really. But he does it just for your entertainment, just so you can. There are people who come here just to vent, just to come and rant. You have the platform. You understand me? You want all this for free? Nah, so me, it makes sense. If it's a special engagement, nobody is forcing you. Already the program is structured. If you really want to engage somebody and call it for special engagement, it means you are expecting the host to suspend everything just for you. What makes you so special that you suspend everything? So it makes sense that it should come at a cost. It's only logical. It should come at a cost. If you pay fine, the show goes on. Nobody's forcing you. You see, so for me, the show, everybody knows. Yes, I came here, I stayed. I went on a long break some time ago, and then this same host was the one who was seeing me back door. He has never talked about it. See me back door, give me words of encouragement and stuff. And they said, listen, anytime you're ready, just come back. We are here for you. When I came back, everything just continued. So me, it's a family for me over here. Yes, sometimes we fight and everything. Even in the family unit, the child fights with the parent child fight with the child, the husband fights with the wife. It happens, but you just make up. You understand? Me over here, everybody knows Confidence Jim is one of the people. Me, I fight with her. But at the end of the day, right now, we are planning our wedding. Ask her. She knows. We are getting married very soon. We will invite you people. You come to our wedding. She knows it now. Yeah, that mind, we get problem. I know that first, but right now, I'm taking him out of the way. You see, so it's cool, sometimes. So I'm happy. I like it over here. And yeah, so I think that's it. I mean, just keep it up. We should just, keep it going. We don't need to force anything. Like I said, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. It's okay. So, topics. That's why it's open for people to contribute. You understand? If you feel there's no diversity in the topics, fine. Then you yourself complaining, you can come up with something and submit. That's exactly what the host said. He knows he can't do it all. You understand me? So just submit. If you can think of something, submit it. If maybe it needs a little bit of tweaking here and there, fine. We can talk about it, but submit it. If you can think of something, contribute. Do it. There are some people who said over here that they have never submitted a topic. Same step, fine. Maybe he has never done, but it wouldn't hurt to still, submit. I'm sure there are one or two things you'd like to submit that you can submit. So my time is almost up. I'll just wrap up here. And yeah, so host, thank you very much. I believe you have a very good thing going, and the sky's the limit. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kevin Sykes. May that say why, Yami Shao. I know you don't believe in Yami on your couple, but all the same, you know how it is said over there. This show, please, Darkman, let Chief use your box, okay? Darkman, let Chief use your box. This show is yes, thank you. This show is an international show. I'm an Igbo man, but it's not about Igbo people. It's not about Igbo tribe. I'm a Nigerian, but it's not about Nigerians. In fact, anytime we are looking at the panel, we're looking at how many Nigerians are here or how many people from Nigeria are here. We want people from everywhere to be represented. Now we have our sisters from Zambia duly represented, Goddess and Maiba, and then the gentleman that also joined us. So now we are having a strong presence in Zambia. We have strong presence in South Africa too. We have a South African moderator, Tido. We have a former South African moderator, Unique. And we want to have people from every tribe, every clan, because there are religious practices that are going on there that we don't know. And then when they join here, we ask them questions. We have Americans, we have Tanzanians, blessed. We have Chief from India. We have Sophie from Malawi. We have our ambassador from Rwanda. We have Angelique from Burundi. We have people from different types. Kevin is a Ghanaian. We have Annie Dost, a Ghanaian. He's a moderator here. We have Dipro, a Ghanaian. So we have people. We don't want anybody to feel left out. We want everybody. We have people from Kenya. We have people from that my sister mentioned her country. We have Isogel. We have from Ireland. We have people. Casey Edwards mentioned her country. That country is hard for me to mention, and because I thought the flag was Kenya, but she told me the country that day. Casey Edwards, please forgive me. You can write your country again in the comment section. But she's here. So because this is United Nations, this is international community, and it's good. It's good when you can relate to anybody that is here is not a racist. Because you are seeing beyond that, So okay, we'll invite Symbiotic now to address us. Symbiotic, your time. Yes, Swaziland.
Oh, thank you very much, host, and good day or good afternoon to everyone. Host, I don't have much to say. I've been with you for a long time, even prior to your show. So one of the things that stood out with you was even when we used to meet on live at various places, you always stood out with jokes and also being a comedian, and that was actually very unique about you. And then you have actually carried it down to your own show, by making it very lively and also accommodating for everyone. One thing specifically that I like about the show was the time structure. The time structure. You see these 5 minutes you give out for opening statement for people to express themselves, regardless of what they want to say, regardless whatever thing. That 5 minutes is very, very paramount. In many platforms or in many wherever, we don't have such a thing. And then you have the 10 minutes to elaborate your points, and the time structure is very, very unique. And when there is an engagement, how everyone is muted, and then it's only the people engaging that have the platform is also well controlled. In most places, it's not like that. That's actually stood out from your show. And it's something that you have done for a very long time, And then that consistency makes it also stood out in various aspects. It's not easy for you to sit down on a screen for hours or even for days. And now even the show is running 24 hours, which is a scaled up project on itself. So it really takes a very determined person and also a very well-intentional person to run a show like this and continue to go in this aspect. Yeah, for me, it's very, very unique in that aspect, and you are doing a good job. And all we need is to support you in whichever capacity you can, so that you continue to reach the goals, and also we continue to enjoy the platform as we do. When it comes to Basbos, that one is, for me, initially, I thought it's something that could be controlled or maybe handled, but I find out that in a community where there are diverse people from different backgrounds, with different educational qualifications and with different financial, different upbringing. So there is no how we can be able to control that. Everybody have to give out whatever they have, and then it's led for you to assimilate it and be able to be cool with everybody, For me, I don't have anything with anybody. Whenever I come here, and if it's a topic I would like to speak my mind, and whatever thing that comes out of it, if it's however it turns out, is for that day. The next day, I'm cool with that person, and all goes. So for me, I don't take anything to heart. And a lot of people also have such a mindset that, okay, anything that happens here, let it be there. And then the next day we move on. Then also the financial aspect of it. Well, I don't have anything against from support. Financial support is paramount to every successful business. This is a show, this is a business, so it requires finance in order to move ahead. There's a lot of things to put under consideration. So whoever that wants to support is highly welcomed, and it sounds reasonable in that aspect. For me, there's a lot of things that I enjoy in this show. Sometimes I will just be in the comment section, which is also, I know, it's a different section compared to those in the box. I'll just be there, and then I'll be reading people comment. I'll also be listening. So it's a kind of something that each day you tune in, you have something to look forward to. Whether it's bad goes, whether it's people arguing or something, or even people that are talking without thinking. We have the likes of ASU and others. So sometimes we think, how on earth will people reason in this way? And one thing also, I commend you that you kind of welcome everybody. Even though someone comes here to talk nonsense or talk rubbish, you accommodate such a person. You give that person time to express himself, to exhibit his ignorance, so to say. And that is also unique, because sometimes I just come here to listen to rubbish that people are saying, so that I can actually help the day go very fast. But anyway, all of them plays a part. All of them contributes in a way that makes your day going easily and also going smoothly. And also, I love the part that people that with some intelligence, there are some level of intelligence. There are people that comes here, they talk, and when you evaluate what they're saying, it makes a whole lot of sense. And even when you go back and do your personal research, to cross-check what they're saying, it makes a whole lot of sense. So I really appreciate that, and it's something that I look forward to. And definitely, I've met people, not met anyway, but yeah, because nobody here that I've actually met in a real life. Yeah. All the people that I've met here, we just met here. But I would say I've met people here, and also people have come and go. And it kind of a barrack that people comes, soldier come, soldier go. But there are always those that have found permanent, that have been consistent, and also stayed for a longer time. That is also nice. I really enjoy that, because when you've been here for a long time, you see people's experience, you see people's ideology, you see people's perceptions in different things. I like the likes of Dark Man, even though somehow I don't even like him, because sometimes his voice he have this conductor voice, and if not because of the time structure, it's only people like Dark Man will be talking here because of his conductor voice. But anyway, I like him because he's such a person that even though he's beaten several times, he will still stand up the next day. Now, I don't know which kind of jersey that he's wearing now, but anyway, it's all kind of fun, yeah. Also, the likes of Tiger, the first time I had Tiger was an engagement with that man, and it was really, I loved the way Tiger stood out, because for a long time we never seen a female that was outspoken, that could stood her ground, and also defend her faith. I liked the way she stood on that engagement with the dark mind, and was able to at least keep that in focus. And I wish a lot of women, also female, can actually take that step, because here we are dominated by a lot of men, and so we really appreciate women that are also vocal, that could stood their ground and make some rounded points. In a nutshell, hosts, you are doing a good job. I really commend you. What you are doing, I cannot do it, so to say, because I would say that when you were doing your review, or maybe when you wanted to choose a niche to start your program, we had some interview. You interviewed me. And I was a little bit skeptical. Because for myself, this is not my niche. This is not my line of a thing, I just have a social media just to keep update, but not to run a show like this. But when you say you want to go into religious something, I was looking at it that, is it going to be consistent? We are like trying so many niches, but you ended up with this. And I really commend you for sticking to it, and also taking it up to this level. Yeah, for me, it's not an easy thing, but you have really been successful in this aspect, and I really commend you for that. So carry on. And one last thing, that is just a suggestion, is I know that you are a soft-hearted human being. You are a soft host, and I would like all the people that have offended you, all the people that you have blocked, if it touches your heart, to go and press that red button. In fact, unblock them. Let them come back. Let them be. Just leave that door open for them. Just leave it for them. If they want to, if shame will not, will allow them to come back. But just leave that door open. Yeah. Thank you very much, my host. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Symbiotic, my dear brother. Thank you. Sometimes it's good for those who know the origin of something to also share their thoughts on the development that we're witnessing. I have to commend Tiger. You know, you may be wondering, I've switched from Symbiotic to Tiger. Martin, you're welcome. It's because Symbiotic mentioned Tiger. Back before Tiger came, what the believers or the Christians suffered in the hands of the atheists on this show, this dark man you're seeing now, oh my goodness. What they suffered in the hands of them that time, they were the domineering people now. The only thing, you see, the only consolation that the believers had was that the host was a believer. But then what they couldn't understand was, how could this be happening to them on a believer's life? For many of them that left because they couldn't take it. But I am not here to fight your battle. I am just the host. When Tiger came, she fought a good fight. This lady did well for believers. That believers, even people like Sims, have a voice today. An intelligent boy is this lady called Tiger. She fought for Christians. I said it that the first time Symbiotic is in Sweden, he's a big boy. The first time Symbiotic dropped a galaxy here was not for me, it was for Tiger. And then his conscience pricked him. He now sent to me 2 galaxies at the same time because of the way Tiger fought here for Christians. This lady called Tiger liberated Christians here. If not, every day. So many Christians now stayed back. Many believers now stayed back. They were not confident because they know that if they come here, the atheists will put them here, and they all stayed back. So that day that Tiger came, it was like a savior, a redeemer has come to liberate them, because she did what they couldn't do. She fought, she taught. You see, the difference between Tiger and many people is that it's not in shouting. She knows it. And then immediately you insult her one. Just say one word. Let even be a slip of tongue. Then you will see the other side of her. She will give it to you. So she was ready. So all the Christians were happy. They were happy. Their Savior has come. That's why I say I have to commend her. Immediately, she will not take it from you. She will give it to you. She fought. Today, the Christians are doing well here. The Christians are doing well here. Now you can't do them. You can't do them like that anymore. They balanced it. Now it is balanced. She's honest, very honest, very honest, very honest lady. She did well. After some days, she and Symbiotic fought here on this life. Disagreement. You know, this place, there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. The same people. In fact, why Symbiotic gave her a galaxy, she gave Symbiotic a galaxy. The one thing about her is she's self-reliant. You know, she doesn't depend from, as far as I can tell, she doesn't need to depend on you. She will pay her own way. You know, remember the day that even the confident team said, "Let me pay for it." Say, "No, don't worry." And she had to pay her own way. You know, but you know, she has also spent a lot, and so she said, if anybody will pay for me, she will engage, because she has really, even the same day, she said, if anybody will pay for me, she even paid again. Tiger, I know that today is Friday, that you need to offset some things that you need to offset. Because of what you have done on Faith Unfiltered, I will remove 1,000 naira for you. Sims, When you are sending it, remove 1,000 naira for her. Let her use it and buy yogurt, Yuki. Okay, I know that many of you will think that the host will say, clear up. Imagine. And you see, she's even grateful. She said, thank you. So I love all of you, as in from my heart. As in, I always tell this thing here, that the day that man came to my place, I prepared though. Oh, but he didn't sleep. You know, and I told my father that my friend is coming. My father said, if your friend, you have a friend. My father was surprised. You know, after my experience during my first degree, you know, when the first friends I met, you know, I entered university at a very young age. So this new law by the government of Nigeria is a very good one, you know. And when I entered university, I had no intention to join any bad organization, you know. So Ibn Musa, you're welcome. So the friends I met there, you know, lured me into such. So when I came out from the university, it takes me time. It takes me time to say somebody is my friend, because I don't know where you're taking me to. I don't know what you're going to introduce me to. So I really stay away. You know, I've said it. I said I have never taken my children to anybody. I say, my children, this is my friend. All my children know are family. All they know is family. Unless I meet you in church, and if I meet you in church, it ends there. So I don't do friends again in life. So my father was shocked for me to hear. I have done so many things in my life that will require your friends to come. I'm not nobody. I don't want anybody. I stay. Yes, of course, on Facebook you can see friends. Doesn't mean that we have any relationship or not. You get the point? So he made me to be very, very careful. So when I told my friend came, my father said, you, friend. My father couldn't believe it. But these are friends that I've met here. And the Dusty, my friend, we are doing show review. If you have anything to say, come and say, Chief. Yes. You know, so that is the thing that I'm talking about. So Tiger did well. You know, Tiger did well. We commend her. For everybody that joins this community, the person comes with something. You know, comes with a unique, position. All right. So thank you very much, Symbiotic, for sharing all those things with us. And I'm happy that you're still with me and you continue to be with me. Okay. We will now have Sophie talk to us. After Sophie, our chief will be the final person, and that will be the end of it. So, Sophie, your time.
Host, I think Chief said he has to catch a plane in 10 minutes. Maybe he can go before me if he needs to go.
So when you want to talk in the plane. I don't understand.
I'm not sure. No. Chief wrote in the comment section that he has a plane to catch in 10 minutes. So I was just wondering, maybe he might want to go first.
Okay. Chief, go ahead. Okay. All right. Okay, Chief, go ahead.
Okay, host, I thank you for greetings and thank you for this opportunity, everybody. Greetings to panel and people in chat. My loved ones. The essence of this program is what I understood from day one is to give a platform to the people express themselves. And in the process, there are a lot of people who was unheard, whether they are atheists, whether they are believers of any belief, whether they are agnostics. Sometimes we cannot share our views, our thoughts in public places, and this place has given us that platform where we can share, and then we can understand how, from which angle each other coming. I am not the same atheist which I was 1 year ago. I have learned a lot about theism. I have learned about the belief system. I understand now the people are not hallucinating. I understand a lot of things, why somebody believes. Still, I am an atheist, but I understand from which angle these people are coming from. So, what I like improvement in this so is all the. Sorry, my client is going to Dar es Salaam? Dar es Salaam? Okay. So, what I would like to say that all the moderators here has to understand that this show is not about us. Any active moderator, he should always make sure whether it is a freestyle, whether it is whatever, give chance to the people to express. So, so they should give a chance to express people. And instead, because show is not about the host, show is not about Vinod Mishra, or show is not about the. When we are representing host, we have to, take his. We have to walk in his footsteps. Sometimes I see that people who are like have some kind of they overtake the conversation. So what my point is here, like as a moderator, as we understand and we respect the way this panel has to move on. As a moderator, we should copy the behavior of the host, not to interject until unless called upon, not to intervene in middle. Sometimes I see two people speaking, all of a sudden engagement is going, all of a sudden not an active moderator but a moderator himself will unlock and start speaking, especially with BKS. I have seen that a lot. So these things need to be controlled. The main core essence is let everybody have their time and let them speak. Doesn't matter how stupid they sound, whether who they are, and then engage them. So that's the area where I feel now we need to improve. Like we need to continue to monitor and improve there, because otherwise then there will be no difference between us and any other panel where people are just ganging and bashing, where believers are ganging against a single atheist, dropping him, shouting at him, or atheists are ganging against a believer, not letting him say. That's the only thing where I'm seeing is a little bit monitoring and advancement is required. Rest everything we are doing fine. And I am sure one day we will have a very big community. And as host said, I really commend like Tiger here. She came from a total different angle, and if we could have not given her chance to speak, we could have not find those things which she have to tell, and a lot of things she says make sense, lot of sense. Sometimes you engage with a believer, he's not able to express, or atheist, even Legion, the lady Legion of Demons, she expressed herself very well. She will take you to the places, when you talk to her. Same and other my fellow friends, we know all each other, like whether it is Sun, how to do it. The only point what I request all the moderator to improve upon is not to interject when they are actively moderating, and copy the behavior of the host, and please avoid unmuting when an active engagement is going on, whether you are an active moderator or just a moderator not in panel. If we do not follow the protocols of this platform, then we cannot expect others to follow. Thank you, host. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my beloved chief. You know that here on Faith Unfiltered, we have so many titles. And the first title that was ever given on this show was our chief. As one that comes from a traditional family, a traditional home, I've always said it here that my father is a chief, my mother is a chief, my grandfather was a king. I have seen the qualities. Yes, Chief is not an Igbo man, he's not an African, but there's African in him. And when the Chief speaks, you will know. All of you that have joined this show, his name is Vinod Mishra. He's an Indian man based in Tanzania. You know, but you see that when he speaks, you know that true, he's a chief. And all of us have come to accept him as our chief because he's our chief. When our chief speaks, that's it. No, we don't. He has demonstrated it in so many ways. He loves everybody here. Everybody here. He doesn't discriminate. And a chief, your statement, your utterances must be standing like morning pennies. Morning prick. Okay, Sims. Okay. There's nothing that sweets the host than host check. Thank you very much. It is in order. Everything is in order. They enjoyed the discount. Thank you. Talk to Jerry. You're welcome back. You know, and then before today we have many people. All these things are just for the fun of the show. You know, I don't know what others are doing in their various lives. I don't have the time to go anywhere, but we play a lot here. We play a lot here. We play a lot here, and some of these things are spontaneous. The comedy was saying, host, I have to commend you on how you were able to come up with this and come up with that. Some of these things, you don't plan them. My chief, I am loyal and I'm grateful. I said this year, I will go to Tanzania and Rwanda. Even yesterday, I was checking how to go about it. There are places I say I will go to. I've not been to these African countries. Since I've not been to Europe and America, I say at least let me be going to African countries. That one I'm still within Africa. But South Africa, no. South Africa, I'm not going. Before they will catch me and beat me for just coming. So I will not go there. Yeah, my chief! My chief said the date, he will send me ticket and visa. Oh no! Yeah! You see, my chief! Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? You see? Chief, I'm loyal, I'm loyal. Oh, Chief, don't worry. Before I come, I will talk that one. You know, we have to go and sew African costume, the one of a chief, and then design a chief fan, write it Chief Vinod Mishra, put his title. Then when I'm coming out, then when I'm there, Chief will wear his title and will be blowing his fan like this. He's our chief. Yay! Thank you very much, my dear chief. Wonderful. Oh, hey. Someone said I should sing. He doesn't want to pay for me to sing. They think that I should be singing carelessly and anyhow. Don't mind them. You know? Oh, the love I received there. You see that Prophet Jeremiah? No, when I talk about Prophet Jeremiah, people don't know what is going on. I'm the one delaying, you know. You see, my visit to UK, what the prophet has done for me. Oh, people love me, oh. People love me. See me, oh. Your humble and favorite host. See me. Huh? Oh, you know, in this life, see, let me tell you guys many things I've learned here. It's not about, you know, sometimes you think that it is when you package like this, when you be yourself. Dark mind. Be yourself. Those will like you, they will like you. Whether you don't, your beard don't look coily, whether you look crazy, people will like you. People will like you for being genuine, for being yourself. Favor, blessing. I'm telling you. Celebrate with me, oh. Anyway, so I thank you all. We witnessed a lot of miracles here, a lot of interventions here. I was discussing with that man. You know, many of you have my number. We talk. Sometimes when my phone will ring, it is my people calling me. We talk. We make decisions behind the scene. You know, and many of you contributed for my inverter project. You know, okay, Chief. Thank you very much. And that project is not dead. The only thing is that, you see, when you are dealing with people and people are supporting, you don't have to put pressure on them. All you have to do is to save up and match to the one that they have contributed and solve it. And very soon, I will announce it, everything will land here. Even there was someone that promised me something, that once ready, he's going to give one equipment. So for me, I believe in being honest. It's part of my belief. As a kid, we memorized all these our beliefs, and literally, you have to live those beliefs. Just like in one of my beliefs, it states that we claim the privilege of worshiping Almighty God according to the dictates of our own conscience. And we allow all men the same privilege. Let them worship how, where, or what they may. This is part of my beliefs in my article of faith. So as a child, you memorized it, you knew that you worship God according to the dictates of your own conscience, and that you must allow all men to worship God the way they like. You don't have any right. So for me, I don't need to. Okay. I've seen it. Thank you very much. I don't need to quarrel with you over that. And one of the things that we can do is to find areas of common beliefs, building on areas that we have commonalities. At this point, we will take the final show review from Sophie. Sophie, my dear sister, your time.
Thank you very much, host. To echo what a lot of people have said, especially Chief, and I believe Kevin said, one thing I wanted to say is that thank you so much, host, for the platform. I know that a lot of people have already said this, but I think a few of us have been on the TikTok streets for a couple of years, and all of us have been trying to find a place where we feel comfort, where we feel as if it's a home away from home. And a lot of people do not feel welcomed in many spaces, and it's not distinct to being Christian, Muslim, atheist. I think it's many platforms, from how the moderators conduct themselves, muting, dropping people, blocking people, to how the hosts themselves interact with the people and dictating how the life should be by saying it's their platform in a way that's egregious. I think that we can all agree that when you come here, once you learn the rules of the house, it becomes more enjoyable. I think even the moderators themselves, most of them will back up a lot of the people in the comment section who aren't moderators. And even when someone has an issue, most of the times you can talk to them. I'm bringing that up because I think that one of the strongest things I've seen, one of the best things I've seen, is that we can suggest topics, right? Of course, it's faith-based and sometimes it may derail a little bit, but most of us enjoy the topics because we can question people who put up the topics. Now we can easily even see who has brought up the topic, so we can tell them to come and defend their own topics. But it also means that people feel part of a family. There are many accounts I've seen where they have like hundreds of people in their community, but when you see there, it's like an echo chamber. You're not allowed to change your opinion. You're not allowed to have difference in the way that you regard to people, and you cannot forgive each other or have disagreements without it meaning that you never speak to each other again. And what Chief said about the moderation thing is very true as well. I know sometimes it gets heated, and some of us, we've all abused our powers. I mean, I remember Darkmind and I had a moderator war once, but those type of things are just things that you learn on the job, right? People enjoy this. That's why we all want to contribute as much as possible, because we enjoy the space and your humility and how humble you are and the way that you talk to people privately. I think that you know everyone's situation as much as they're willing to tell you, and you never use that against them. that's one thing that I would say that I admire the most about you, host. I think that takes someone who has experienced a lot in life to understand that human beings have their every individual has issues in their own lives, but that doesn't mean that that makes the person who they are. Now, the reason why I brought up Dark Mind is because I think I really enjoy Dark Mind a lot. He's a very good person. And I think that he's one of the examples of like people who I've seen grow as well. And I hope he has seen me grow. But people like accommodate to each other. I mean, for example, even Darkman, I remember one thing he said that stuck to me was that a lot of people do not know how to have debates or conversations. And I think he was very right at the time, because it was very difficult for people to have conversations. But the more that the show has grown and improved, people have structures to help them have conversations. You have people ask others, hey, can you help me understand this so that I can have a conversation? You have people like IB. I bring this up a lot because there was a lady once who was being targeted on the panel. She was new. So all the atheists came. When I say all the atheists, Dark Man, Dark Mind, Ife, Kevin, I believe, Christok, all of them engaged her for hours upon hours. And IB just requested and went step by step to explain to her so that she can improve herself to interact with people. And I absolutely love that. You have atheists doing the same thing to themselves. I know I made fun of Kevin's sex, but it was a good thing that he had a special engagement to also talk about how he wants to engage, because I know we say that atheists have no morals and all these things, but they also have each other to to support each other and back each other up. That's something that I like, that although we all come together, we also help each other in ways that can improve our abilities to express ourselves, but also in a way that when you're expressing yourself, you can also change or evolve in your opinions. I think Tiger brought up that the first time we engaged, it wasn't the greatest, but yeah, she challenged me in ways that I didn't expect, because I had been debating at the time for a very long time, for probably 2 years. I would say that's a long time to me. But I'd never experienced someone who was very well articulated, because the platforms that I was on, because it was an atheist platform, Christians were not allowed to talk. On Christian platforms, atheists, Muslims are not allowed to talk. Muslim platforms, the other day I saw Noto on a live, IB had to drop because he was a Christian and he wasn't allowed to talk. But here, that's not the case. So that's something that I really want to emphasize and say that thank you so much, host, and thank you to the moderators and the people in the community that develop the patterns of how we actually interact. I think that that's actually amazing, because if it wasn't for the community as well, engaging in it, we wouldn't have the community that we have right now. And the last thing that I also wanted to say is that I want to also say thank you to the other moderators, because, sorry, I have a flu at the moment, but the moderators themselves, like I said before, they help other people who are